Check, check. Check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. I'm sorry to hear that talking. Well, if I can get your mind off of it today and more. Yeah, that you're basically done. I was lurking. I wasn't in chat, though. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm so sorry, Tolkien. Got a real cool book that I want to show you guys, though. Check, check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. We good? Nudo House. How's it going, guys? Good to see you guys more and more, Tolkien. Again, I'm so sorry to hear that, my dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know typically a 3-day weekend is typically a good thing to kind of get away from it all, but I am sorry to hear that, my friend. And more and more, I'm glad that you finished your medieval blacksmith. I'm really excited to hear what you thought. I'm sure you love it. I'm sure you love it. The medieval blacksmith set is definitely up there with some of my favorite sets of all time. So I would imagine that you felt the same. You felt the same way. It's so good, dude. More and more, right, dude? I'm stoked. I'm stoked that you got a chance to build it, because I knew for a fact that you would love it. You would love it. So does that mean that it's gonna have an accompanying structure by chance? More and more, you have an accompanying large structure that's within the same time period that came out very recently. That blacksmith just ain't making stuff for nobody, right? He's got to be making some weaponry for somebody, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sorry, my bad. I don't know. There's something in there. I don't know. It's bugging me a little bit. Lamau? No, but really, are you getting that medieval the castle? I would imagine. Like, I mean, I think it was Mike. I saw somebody put them side by side, and of course the scaling is a little funny. Because the medieval if you put that medieval blacksmith next to the castle, it seems like the medieval blacksmith has got some fancy bougie living. You know what I'm saying? Like, homie's living the life. You know what I'm saying? He's got a pretty big mansion going on when putting it next to the castle. I mean, the castle's still pretty large. But yes, the blacksmith is 100% doing well for himself. And why not, man, right? Maybe he's just monopolized the entire kind of just blacksmithing industry within the vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only dude that people go to for their weaponry within like an X amount radius, right? Like, if he's monopolized the area, then I guess it makes sense. But he do be living pretty well. Well, hope you guys have been having an amazing weekend. Anybody that's out there lurking, anybody that's here in chat, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. I'm gonna be completely honest. I did not get enough sleep last night. I was in the new King's Fall raid on Destiny 2, playing with the likes of Prophet DNA, AZ Pinoy, Zach M. Rutledge, It's the Jang, and friends of Prophet, and we were on really late. Some people saw the sun. And so if that tells you anything, That's how late we were up, and that is why I did not get enough sleep. So I don't know how long I'm gonna necessarily go today, but I definitely want to. I definitely want to put. I definitely want to put a sizable dent in the build that we're doing today in BD1. I know I'm not gonna finish it today. It's 1,062 pieces. I didn't intend on finishing it today, but I definitely want to put I want to put half. I want to have this like half built by the end of stream, but we'll see how it goes. You heard about that more? Yeah. We went for a heckin' long time. Maybe even too long. It was fun, don't get me wrong, and don't get me wrong, it's a great book, or a great book. It's a great raid. It just took forever. And then the later it got, the harder it was to keep going. And then the harder it was to actually accomplish what we needed to. We did so. Okay, so the we were doing a raid on Destiny 2, which if you've never done a raid before, the raid is a 6-man or a 6-player activity, and it's not necessarily match made. But you have to get you and 5 other people to coordinate a particular set of mechanics, and basically at the end beat a boss. We did everything and got to the final boss more, and we gave up. So we didn't necessarily win per se, if you mean by complete the raid, but we won in that it's basically in the bad more. I feel like if the same team got together from this point forward, I think if we got this team together from this point forward, we'll be able to complete the raid, no problem. Val, how's it going? It's going well. How are you? How are you enjoying your weekend? Good to see you. I mean, that's because you didn't have me. I mean, more. I'm telling you, get that light level up. We'll get you through some raids, bro. Get that light level up. Get some guns. We'll do it. Val, I hope you're doing well. Hope you have been having a good weekend. If you didn't mind though, more. I think actually Val and more. I feel like this is something that'd be right up your alley. And for those of you guys who are watching the VOD that are fans of Lego, as most of you guys know, I'm recognized Lego Fan Media, so Lego does send on over some really cool stuff, including sets before they're released to the general public. But not only do I get sets, but I got this really cool book that I figured we would take a look at and see if this would tickle your fancy a little bit. And I feel like a lot of the people in the community, especially those, because I've heard this a lot. I feel like I've heard this a lot throughout the entire, just across the board, the entire brick building community, especially the ones that focus on building sets, because a majority of people do. Majority of people in the brick building community focus on building sets. And I know that a lot of people have said, man, I would really like to get into mock building. I'd really like to get into mock building. Mock, for those of you guys who are unaware of the term. How's it going, VR Gamer? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome on in. You're interested, Val? Good. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the term mock, it's my own creation, basically building with Lego without the use of an instruction. It's building from here, but sometimes you just gotta get the wheel moving, right? You gotta get some ideas in here, things that you want to do, things that you want to build, and so I feel like this particular book, which was just recently released. is a book that I feel like a lot of us AFOLs and just those who are Lego enthusiasts in general would come to appreciate. It is the Lego Ideas book. And have you ever had a dream that you can build anything? It's what it says here at the bottom. So it doesn't say have you ever had a dream, but it says you can build anything. But I would imagine that as far as those who are aspiring mock builders, and kind of want to just get some simple ideas on what they should build and how to build it, or at least how to go about a basic structure on how to build that, I felt like we could take a look at this book that Lego has so graciously had sent on over. So thank you to Lego for sending on over the Lego Ideas book.
Have you ever had a dream
There it is.
that you had you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
That's right. Yes. Have you ever had a dream that you can build anything? Well, look no further, chat. The Lego Ideas book is out. And I'd like to take a look at it with you guys and see what you guys think before we got into our BD1 build. So again, this is a book that was sent to me by Lego, and so I think it'd be really, really cool for you guys to take a look and see what it is. VR Gamer says we had one of those one of the OG Ideas books as kids. Might be gone, says VR. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we all know that, a lot of the things that we purchase as adults, as far as Lego is concerned, is also geared towards children as well. But I feel like this is a book that could be good for both. Adults and kids alike. But especially with all the fun pictures in there, I'm sure it'll be fun for your kids, but also they would be a good excuse to actually go ahead and pull the trigger on the Lego Ideas book. It's like, yeah, we're getting it for the kids. It's nice. And then it ends up being like a coffee table book in your home. So it could end up in either place. And I think that's what's really cool about this. And again, I feel like I've heard maybe VR Gamer, that's why we're gonna take a look at it today, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of us taking a look. It just might be coffee table worthy. And I know that's setting some pretty high standards, because only specific in certain things can be coffee table worthy, right? It's so funny that you how did you say that? I feel like I know I'm not the only one. I know we're not the only people that won't take a coffee table book lightly. Right? Like, a coffee table book is a clear-cut reflection on who you, or on what you want to represent about yourself to whoever, like, to people you have company, the company for. Like, the people that come over, like, that is one of the first things you want them to see when they're using your coffee table, right? And it's like it's a reflection of who you are as an individual, as a person. And I don't know about you, but a coffee table book says a lot about a person. And this just might be coffee table worthy, VR Gamer. We'll find out together, because I think this is a fun book that Lego ended up showing to me, or sending to me. So let's go ahead and take a look at the book. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the build cam and take a peek together. All right. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one that takes the coffee table book seriously. Use your hands. We're going to use my hands. We're going to open this book here together and take a look. So we're going to go ahead and bring this in here so you guys can see. This is the Lego Ideas book. The Lego Ideas book. It is currently available in this hardcover. I'm sure on the Lego website, but I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. It is in the #1 new releases for children's model building books. It is currently $24.99, qualifies for Amazon Prime, so you can use your Prime to get this to to your coffee table as soon as possible. So you can see that there is here's the very front here with a really cool mock, like a dragon. No, I think we should be okay. I'm not gonna go into this in super duper depth. I just wanted to have you guys take a look at it. We're not gonna spend like the entire stream doing it. I just wanted to show you what is in the book. I just want to have you guys take a look at what's in here. I know that there are previous iterations.
I have you now.
There are various iterations of this book, previous iterations of this book. AZ Pinoy with the 18-month resub. Let's go. Does it have ideas for optimal DPS against Oryx, though? Oh my gosh, AZ. Thank you for the 18-month resub.
I have you now.
I appreciate you. Stay! I can tell that this book will tempt me. Oh my gosh, Val. It definitely will. I mean, I'm really excited about this book personally. Stay with the 9-month resub. We got a sub baby. Let's heck and go. Stay alive 7, everybody. If I can get a shout out for these two gentlemen, more if you're in here. If not, I will do it. For AZ Pinoy, my dude, my homie, who I was up at the wee hours of the night. Playing Destiny 2 with, along with Zach M. Rutledge, Jang, Prophet DNA, call it a little stay. And of course more is in here as well, probably lurking a bit here. And VR Gamers, a shout out for VR Gamers. So here is the table of contents. Right now, anybody that's just joining us, we're looking at this book that was sent to me by Lego. Lego had sent me this book, the Lego Ideas book. Just released just a couple days ago. And I think this is a pretty cool book. I was saying, for those who are aspiring mock builders, or just in general, I think our kind of criteria right now with VR Gamer bringing this up is whether or not this is coffee table worthy. And I know for you guys, especially that have a coffee table and maybe have a lot of company or have some company over, I feel like a coffee table book is a very, very important reflection of who owns said coffee table. So, right? Yo, what's up, Spectre? Actually, the concept of the book. What's the concept of the book? Easy. Quack, how's it going? If I can get a shout out there for Quack as well. Yes, Quack. It's a really cool book. We're just now getting into it. We're taking a look at the table of contents currently. It is currently $24.99. $24.99 on Amazon.com. But you can see that there are plenty of different things that you can build. You can build your world. You can go explore. It says express yourself, awesome adventures, things like that. So there's different things under this that'll kind of show you different things that you might want to build, such as a lighthouse, a rooftop garden, world landmarks, dinosaur committee, ancient Egypt, space race, dream job, desk decor, ski life, pirate adventures, racing planes, water sports, dragons. There's just so many, the rainforest life. There's so many different things, so many different builds that I'm sure would be very, very eye-catching. That would also spark, it'll spark some interest, and spark some ideas in your guys' brains. Doing well, getting back into drawing. Nice, Spectre. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here, my friend. So let's take a look at some of these builds. Again, this was sent to me by Lego, so thank you, Lego, for sending this on over. Right? So here's the introduction. It's telling you to gather all your pieces. Very, very beautiful images in here. Ready, set, build. Decide on an idea, just build, look at your pieces, plan ahead, write it down, pick a technique. So there's different ways to kind of get started, whether you're kind of just getting started on the bricks you have, whether you have a particular idea that you have written down, and what have you. Fred, are you doing are you doing and feeling today? Possibly, how am I feeling? I'm doing all right today. I'm also tired, just as AZ. The reason we're both tired, probably for the same reason, considering what time did we end last night, AZ? I feel like it was closer to 6 o'clock in the morning, our time, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Playing Destiny 2, being on a raid, so 11 and a half hours. Yeah, it was a long time. Drop some recent on my Discord. I can't wait to see it, Spectre. I appreciate it, my dude. Yeah, we were doing a raid on Destiny 2. We stayed up, Zach stayed up, Prophet stayed up, Jang stayed up. Yeah, we got through a good. Yeah, so if it was like 5 o'clock our time, VR Gamer, that's like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. his time. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in the doghouse today. I haven't seen him around on the internet, but I'm pretty sure he's in the doghouse. Yeah, those can't take long, especially when most people have been like, it's the first time that they had done the raid. And we were teaching mechanics and tweaking like our weapons, tweaking our team composition. It was crazy. We didn't even end up finishing it. But yeah, we're both pretty tired. Yeah, both Zach held his own for most. Everybody did a great job. I think just the mere fact that by the time it got to the final boss, it was already late. And that was the most mechanically heavy part of the raid, is the boss, which obviously should be. So it was like a marathon of a game sesh, and so we're pretty beat. I was just saying when the stream started, I wasn't 100% sure how long I'd actually stream today. We'll see though. But we are getting through this, going through a couple of things in this book here. Museum of Unusual Things. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this layout. I mean, this is very similar to kind of some play sets that they'll do. I do love that this is on hinges though, so you can kind of close this up. So it's very similar to like the haunted house. I've only done one raid ever in D2, and that was crazy, so I can imagine fun but long. It is very fun. Especially when you're doing it with the right personnel. Rooftop garden, level up. This is really cool. This is super fun. And again, this is just giving you some ideas on things that you can build. Oh, speaking of haunted houses, there we go. I feel like this is really cool, especially if you wanted to build stuff for seasonal things. This is fun. This is basically a smaller version of the haunted house that's out now. You stood after checking up the book. What? Isn't this cute? Love the whole concept of the book and examples. Right, AZ? It's such a cool book. I love this. I'm totally down with this. Here's a monster truck rally. These are like kind of micro built monster trucks. I wasn't sure what you were saying, Val. I was like, what? All right. Under the streets. That's kind of cool. Hey, King Galliad, Mahakita friend, how are you? Whoa, these are cool. Waterfront skyline. They got these trans blue bricks, right? Plates or tiles, I'm sorry, all the way across the way. And you can kind of just like it's a very, very micro scale skyline. This is cool. King Galliad, how's your weekend been? Micro harbor. These are really fun. There's a concert, rock concert. Farm with a scarecrow. Fantastical Doesn't say beats. Doing okay, building some Magic the Gathering decks. Oh, nice. Standard? Are you building standard decks, King Gallade? Good example of the micro architecture sets. I agree, VR. I'm digging this book. Galactic Gym. Hey, Yoko, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great long weekend. Getting excited for D23 next weekend. Say says this is definitely an excellent conversation book to nerd out to. Right? I feel like this is up there with a potential coffee table book, right, chat? Coffee table book? Does this live up to coffee table book standards? Oh, you're building a commander deck, King Gallade. Okay, what colors? What colors? And who's your commander, King Gallade? Sinoop, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you, Sinoop. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. 100%. Stay Alive would have this as a coffee table book. Doing well, thanks. Good to hear it, Sinu. Here's some superheroes. So different ways to make kind of humanoid like structures as a side, as opposed to using minifigures. Quick blurbs, easy to read, great visuals. Right, VR? I agree. Build your emotions. Here's a super angry guy. Right? Right? Building, this is great. This guy with all the pizzas. Really awesome. Climbing activities, like a zip line. That's kind of cool. A rock climbing wall. This is so cute. Building two decks at the same time. One is green, red, black. The other is white, black, white, blue. Ooh, nice. Dragon Goddess, hello. You loving the shirt, Yoko? Thank you. I appreciate it. It's really warm here today. I'm hoping it cools down for you a little bit when you're down here next weekend. But it's been hot, dude. It's been heckin' hot. We've been experiencing triple-digit weather basically for the past couple days. All this weekend, and I thought I'd wear something a little air, get a little airy, you know. And the Croc says, Val, yes. Good evening, Wusan. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh my god, I looked up the weather today and my second hand died. Yeah, I think it's supposed to cool down by the time you get here, though, Yoko, because it's been bad, dude. It's been bad. Here's our underwater world. Man, this is a great book, chat. Here's a dragon. There you go. Rainforest life. Here's some of the builders that worked on it. Really fun. Cooldown is not in triple digits, but definitely, yeah, it's still especially for you and the weather you're used to, Yoko. You're not gonna have a good time. The dragon was cool, right, Val? The dragon was cool, right? So chat, this is, again, the Lego Ideas book. It's a hardcover, just came out just a couple of days ago, and Lego had sent this on over for me to show you guys this wonderful book. It's currently $24.99 on Amazon, so you get this hardcover version of it. And by our community standards, a lot of people, I'm sure, would sure love this to be a coffee table book, especially if you have plenty of company that is enthusiastic also about Lego, and maybe even just a small activity, you know, to even have kind of get in for yourself or you and your children or you and whomever. I feel like this is a great book for both adults and children. And again, a lot of the community, I've heard so many of you guys say, I really want to get into mock building. And I feel like this is a really, really great start and a really, really great way to kind of get the wheels turning in there, get the gears going, just to make sure and kind of give you some, some inspiration, right? Some inspiration. So I think this is a really, really awesome book. Just came out. You guys should definitely take a closer look if this is something up your alley. Did you pass the steampunk vehicles? I think I might have, Val. Did you remember what page it was on? Hey, Dr. Sci-Fi, how's it going? I see you had a lot of fun in your previous con that you went to. A lot of people enjoying your BD1. How are you doing, Dr. Sci-Fi? Good to see you. I need to head over to the space dock soon. Give you your winnings. Yeah, if you remember what the steampunk one is, I can turn to that page, Val. Otherwise, let's see. Is it 61? This one? You don't? Okay. I think it might be. I think it might be this. Was it this? This hot air balloon? It says old-timey transit. I'm sure you can easily turn this into a very steampunky build. I would imagine. I'd imagine it'd be super easy to go about doing that. But anyway, chat, I just thought I'd share this with you guys. I mean, I decided that it'd be fun to have this sent on over as something that was sent on over from Lego via the LAN, the Lego Ambassador Network. Super easy, barely an inconvenience, right, Easy? Yeah, for sure. Of course. I'm really excited. I wish I did VR. I wish I could. But if you are interested in purchasing this, there's the link there. I don't get anything from that. But I do get the satisfaction of knowing that there's any of you guys out there that are also interested in a book like this that would make for a good book for children and adults alike. And again, especially for a lot of you guys who have heard say, I really want to get into mock building, I feel like this is a really great way to kind of tap into that and give yourself some inspiration. The Lego Ideas book, a book coming to a coffee table near you, everybody. Really, really fun book. I would highly recommend. So we're actually getting in we're actually getting more and more things hopefully sent on over our way from Lego for you guys to check out. And so within the next couple of weeks or so, we'll definitely be taking a deep dive into other things being sent on over to the Nuno house, courtesy of the Lego Ambassador Network. And I can't wait to tell you about them, and I can't wait to show you exactly what those are. So keep it locked here at the Nuno house. And for those of you guys who are lurking, for those that are here in chat, for those of you guys who watch this in the VOD later, keep it locked here at the Nuno house to not only see some really cool Lego sets sent on over from the LAN, but also really fun books such as these, like this Lego Ideas book that is obviously related to the content, but isn't necessarily actual bricks to build with. So there's that. So without further ado, chat, I'm really excited about this. I've been very, very excited about this build for a very, very long time. And I'm super stoked that I'm finally able to build this guy. I know that there have been plenty of people that have been very excited about this, especially any of you guys that have played this particular game. Well covered. Thank you, VR. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I can give you some insight onto that. Here is Lego BD1, and there have been rebrickables that have been done of this, and people are really excited about. There's all sorts of gamers out there that really, really love this droid, and even those who aren't even gamers. A BD droid has made its way onto Star Wars via Book of Boba Fett, and Pelimoto had their very own BD droid helping out her and Mando build a new ship for Mando. It's not necessarily BD1, but a lot of people were very excited to see a BD droid featured on Disney Plus. And so this particular BD droid, however, if you're unaware of the source material, is from the game Jedi Fallen Order, a video game that has been released at least 2 years ago now, and is getting a sequel very, very soon. Very, very soon. And so I would imagine BD1 is going to be a featured character in the film. It basically is a film in the game. But if you haven't played Jedi Fallen Order yet already, and you are somewhat even a Star Wars fan, the game is a fantastic game. And if you do play the game, it's guaranteed you will fall in love with this very awesome and super cute droid who is basically your companion throughout the entire game. And if it wasn't for BD1, I don't know where Cal would be. Cal Kestis being the main character of the game. BD72 is the one that is in Book of Boba Fett. Thank you, Dr. Sci-Fi. Dr. Sci-Fi as well is a very big fan of BD1. If you haven't seen Dr. Sci-Fi's content on social media before, has a BD1 puppet. A BD1 puppet that is very, very famous on the socials. You guys should definitely take a look at Dr. Sci-Fi's content. I'm debating start building along, but got a good amount. Go out of town later this week, so I'm not sure you have time to finish it. Val, I'm almost certain you will. I'm sure you will, because if you're gonna be building along, I foresee myself building and finishing this by Tuesday. 100% by Tuesday. If I don't finish this tonight, which I don't think I will 100% finish this on Tuesday. And if we build together, Val, I will make sure that you finish this with me. I will make sure. I guarantee it. My sweet baby BD1, says King Gallade. Yes. Anybody that's even remotely knows just a little bit about the game can see a droid like this and instantly fall in love. And I don't blame anybody. And I know a lot of people, especially those who play the game, were very, very excited to add this particular set to their collection. Even those who weren't like necessarily avid Lego builders were like, I need this set in my life. I need to have it. I need to build it, and I don't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all. Tempting Val, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. There's 6 bags, chat. There's 3 bag 3s. 1 big bag 1, 1 big bag 2. There's 3 bag 3s. Bag 3 seems to be the only bag with bag buddies. And so I think we'll probably get through bag 1, 2, and possibly 3 today. But RMD, what it do, baby? Hype for this build. I am super hyped for this build. I've seen so many heckin' people build it, and I've been super duper jealous, ultra jealous. Been ultra jealous of all of these people who've gotten a chance to build this already. So as Lizzo would say, it's about damn time that I'm finally building this heckin' set. But how you doing, RMD? How's your weekend going? Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head, chat. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Anyway, that's beside the point. A full collection of droids would be fantastic. I've seen this alongside you know, R2 and the BD1 and the Dio droids, and it looks great. I love, like, if you put this whole arsenal of droids together, they just look fantastic. It's dumb hot. It do be dummy hot right last couple of days, RMD. It do be hella hot, and I ain't digging it. I ain't about it. I ain't about it, RMD. Is it pretty hot up there too? I need my chopper, dude. I can't. I want a chopper so bad. You know what, Val? I would imagine as soon as we see Chopper again in Ahsoka, it's gonna happen. I hope we get a chopper the size that we got R2 last year. If we get that size chopper, game over. Shut up, Lego, and take my money. Your boy is gonna get it. Insta buy. Easy. Done. Done data. Bada bing, bada boom. In for chopper. That's what I'm saying. Yoko would be all about it. You're the first person other than Val, who just said it. I would instantly think if Yoko doesn't text me or message me about this build after seeing it, I'd feel like, who are you? Who are you even, Yoko? Who's this imposter that I'm speaking with? How dare? Yeah, Yoko would totally be in for a chopper for sure. I'd be surprised if they don't get it out. Absolutely right. Yeah. It's 1:05. I ain't about this life. Oh hell no! Hell to the no! To the no! 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 Hell to the no! That's crazy. What is it out here right now? Let's see. Oh, it's cooled down a little bit now that it's earlier it was like 104. It was gross. Maka Builds, what up, Maka? Good evening to you, Maka. Or should I say, like, a good early heckin' morning to you. There's a shout out there for Maka Builds. I didn't get a shout out there for Livin' La Vida Yoko, who, if I'm not mistaken, is finally gonna get to be building this week as well, right, Yoko? You're building this week, right? There's only one sticker, chat. There's only one. I'm not gonna open this. I'm not gonna open this. You may wait until next week now. Why, Yoko? Because I'm building it? Is it because I'm building it? Did I ruin it for you? Like, ugh, Fred's building it this week. How dare? How dare he? I was telling times I didn't get around to unboxing on Thursday. Yeah, that's true, Yoko. There were a lot of things that we should have done on Thursday that did not get done. So I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. 3 a.m., but to see if there's been epic thunderstorm. Really, Maka? Insane. Somehow it's 6 hours. Somehow it's 6 hours on a stream. We got nothing done. We literally got nothing done. If you guys don't tune in every first Thursday of every month, chat, most of you guys know that my schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. But every first Thursday of the month, for the last couple of months now, I've been joining a very special group of individuals called the Enablers. And we should talk about various types of toys and figures. And I'm the Lego guy, obviously. Yoko shows some really cool Lego too, because Yoko does build some Lego on stream. But primarily that's what I'm there for. This past Thursday was a hot mess. It was a hot mess express. All aboard. Choo choo. For sure. You be coning, Fred? You mean coning? You know it, RMD. You know it. You know it. Special is an understatement, Val. You know it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Special is 100% an understatement. Chat, you get a basic orange brick separator with the build, in case you were wondering. I know a lot of people get really excited when they see a teal brick separator, myself included. But yeah, chat. We are gonna go ahead and get started. Here's all of bag 1 in this meal tray. We're bringing Hinged back this time. Yeah, Yoko, we have to. We actually gotta do stuff. We actually gotta do stuff because last week was something else. It was unhinged the whole time. And quite frankly, I don't think I kept up really well. It was a finale of EnablerCon. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I mean, it doesn't help that you guys had just seen each other. You guys were hyped off seeing each other recently, and so it makes sense. I'm sure if I were there, it would have been even worse. I think that train departed already. The Hinge one, yeah, for sure, Val, for sure. Do I have any sub commands, friend? I don't, Maka. In my sound, I have sound commands that are available to everybody. So I don't have anything necessarily sub, like specifically for subs. There are different things like this that you can do.
I'm your daddy.
Or different things like this that you can do.
Look at these Lego guys, man.
Or you can even do things like this.
Wow!
So there are things like that's available to everybody, but not necessarily for subs specifically. I do have to, I mean, I feel like I'm obligated to talk about September. This is my first stream of September, which throughout all of Twitch is known to everybody on Twitch as September. So in which case, September is a very special month here on Twitch, in which there is a very, very, very good discount. There's a very, very good discount on subscriptions to your favorite channels. Like, for example, any resubs are 20% off. And so if there's any, if for whatever reason you find my content that compelling, you can always resub for longer than just the 1 month and get a very good discounted price on, let's say, a 3-month sub in advance, or a 6-month sub in advance, or a whole year sub in advance. So there's things like that. Also, go and support your favorite streamers. They 100% heckin' deserve it. And I know majority of the people that I typically shout out take whatever they get from Twitch anyways and have it be brought back into the community, have it be brought back into the stream. And so I highly endorse September. But again, streaming here on Twitch and this having it'd be my first stream in September, I feel semi-obligated just to remind you that it is the beginning of September, in which there are plenty of ways to support your favorite streamers, but especially at a discounted price. So there's that. These Lego guys, man, exactly. Driss, how's it going, man? I heard the word subscription. Yeah, Driss, we're just talking about September is all. But good to see you, Driss. Welcome on in. I guess a whole lot of sub babies will be made this month. RMD, 100%. A lot of people, this could potentially be the start to people's sub babies for sure. The app is not giving you the option to sub in advance. Really, Val? Is it maybe just a PC thing or computer thing? Your notification may be broken for primes. Oh, really, Driss? It may be. I know that's always been a thing. Mobile is always so weird, dude. Mobile is always so weird. And it's the same thing with heckin' Watch it on a tablet because it's basically mimics. I'll be re-hyped to see you soon, Yoko. I read that and I'm just not getting to it. But yes, Yoko, I'm really excited to see you too. I know that I was really bummed that I didn't get a chance to see you guys at Fan Expo in Toronto. But I at least was doing something productive with my time and raising money for Stand Up to Cancer. But I definitely cannot wait to see you, Yoko. 100%. Yo! Did someone say sub baby? Says 796. What's up, Mario? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, actually, we had a sub baby today. Tried twice and it just gives me the option to cancel. Really, Val? That's weird. Huh. Maybe it's just the app. Have you tried updating the app recently? How's it going, Mario? How's it doing? How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you've been having a good long weekend. Any Americans out there are celebrating Labor Day tomorrow, and so have a 3-day weekend. I know I'm excited about it. It's very nice. You had a presence there anyway. Well, I appreciate it, Yoko. It's always nice to be appreciated by my fellow enablers. I love you. I really do. And I can't think of a group of people that I've like instantly clicked with as fast as I did with the enablers. It's really bizarre, actually. Well, now that I have Mario and Yoko here, who are both part of the enablers, I can't think of a group of people that I just clicked with just like instantly IRL. Like it's just uncanny. It's weird. Like a majority of the group were complete strangers, and then out of nowhere, I was kind of like weirdly adopted into this group. I will have FOMO when you're all hanging out next week, says 796. I know, Mario. We'll definitely FaceTime you, Yoko. Yoko, you're absolutely right. We should definitely FaceTime Mario while we're chowing down on churros. The app won't do multi-month, only on the website. Same with anything but tier 1. Really, Drist? Interesting. Went to Medieval Times, my night 1. Hey, let's go! Dang, I haven't been to Medieval Times in a hot minute, Mario. Holy crap. They drafted you into enablers within 5 minutes. I know, Yoko. It was weird. It was weird. Actually, we drafted him into our hearts within 5 minutes. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, so in case people are... It was weird. It's not that it was weird. It was just crazy. It's not that it's weird. It was just crazy that it all happened so fast, Yoko. It literally happened over the course of like just a couple of days. It was heckin' Designer Con of all things. It was heckin' Designer Con of all things, and it was, and I know it was mainly I was going to meet up with you, Yoko, and finally meet you IRL for the first time. And same thing with Kev, and to meet him IRL for the first time, and then it turned into just like a whole thing. Some of us had to self-invite. I'm dead, Yoko. Tommy Tom, how's it going, Tommy? Welcome on in, my dude. How are you? How are you enjoying your weekend? That explains why I didn't know why people mention tiers can only do the one here. Yeah, Val, interesting. I didn't even realize that was the case on mobile. Most of the time when I do my Twitch viewing, it's on PC or on my on a computer. I didn't realize that those different tiers weren't available were not available on mobile. Lizzie had my back when Kev was talking about boneless wings. That's true, Mario. That's actually very true. You talking about boneless wings and bone in or bone out. And he's like, yeah, bone in. And then he ended up getting boneless wings. And we're like, wait, what? Hello? Yo, what's up, Robert? Good night. Welcome on in, my dude. How are you doing? Cooper, man, how's your vacation going, my friend? How's the honeymoon going? You're not back yet, right, Coop? It's gonna be a completely different experience on mobile. Yeah, and most people don't really enjoy their viewing experience on mobile, especially with the delay, you know. Tommy says good. Just had a live draft for fantasy football and excited for Oogie Boogie in a few weeks. Let's go. I had a live fantasy football draft a couple weeks ago with a league that I've been in for over a decade now. And we actually a couple of Lego brick builders, a couple of Twitch peeps did a draft today on via Yahoo, and so I'm excited to take part in that. Have some friendly wagers take place as a result of that, and so that's exciting. Tommy, what pick were you? Coop, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I remember that, Mario. The whole. We would be honored if you would join us. The whole boneless wings fiasco, where it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Doing well, thanks. Still here. Just got in from the fireworks display at Magic Kingdom. Oh, how nice, Coop. It's good to see you too, dude. It's good to see you too. And Red 5 Lego, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Red 5 Lego coming in hot with the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. It's your boy Pan Fred Nuno, Freddy Eats Bread, a Lego streamer here on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evening. Catch me building Lego sets, including the one we're building here tonight, which is BD1. We're finally getting to this one here. Wait, who was number one then, Tommy? Jonathan Taylor is typically number one. Who was the number one pick on your draft? RMD, it's a big league. I got pick number 9. I did okay, RMD, honestly. I was kind of half paying attention to the draft today, to be completely honest. I was in the middle of finishing that raid that I was talking about earlier on Destiny 2. I have a friend of mine, Zalrina, who is a really awesome Destiny 2 content creator, and she took me through the rest of the raid. I went and helped out with a couple of others, and yeah, I was doing that whilst raiding. So probably not the best idea, probably not what I should have been doing, but that's exactly what I was doing in the middle of that raid. Someone chose Cup as number 1, Tommy? What? Build Time 13, welcome on in from the raid. Red 5 Lego, how was your stream, my friend? What were you working on today? Thank you so much for reading on over, my friend. I really appreciate it. You could have rated on over quite literally anywhere. There's a lot of really awesome and cool Lego content creators that are out.
Hello there.
And you decided to raid here, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And Build Time 13, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Nuno house. Welcome on in. What's been called the best restaurant on Twitch. Cooperman, draft. What I mean by draft is fantasy football. Fantasy football, where what happens typically in a fantasy football draft is a group of people will take turns drafting real life NFL players into their team, and based on their stats will contribute to their team. So that is what we mean by draft. So teams have to draft their players before going into the season, and that is what we did. I was shocked about that. Yeah, Tommy, Cooper Cup. I mean, Cooper Cup is going to put up some pretty good numbers, I would imagine. But taking him at number 1, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was awesome. I'm currently doing a classic Lego stream series building on the classic Star Wars Lego sets from early 2000s, starting off tonight with the OG Millennium Falcon from 2002. Wow, how cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, if you guys want to take a look at some old classic Star Wars Lego sets, go check out my guy, Red 5 Lego, and check out some really cool classic builds with the homie. I do see here that Fast Traxel has redeemed 4,000 channel points for an RMD or an RNB, unless RMD wants to come over here and do a shout out himself, but I would imagine not. An RNB shout out on over to the wifey. Numero 16 of the anniversaries. Happy 16th anniversary, Fast. Same, Tommy. I actually have Jonathan Taylor in my other league, not the Lego league, but in a different league, and I really hope he stays healthy, because if he doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. P-I-S-ed. Pissed. All right, chat. It is an anniversary. Fast Traxel's 16th anniversary with his wife, so let's do that. Definitely looks like a microfighter beside it. Really, Red 5, insane. Oh, Fred, do I need to sort anything for minifig? No, I think I'll be fine. I think I'm just gonna. I haven't been able to look into yours yet, Maka. I've just been really busy. Love to see RMD Collect do an RMB shout out.